What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Manufactured Opinion, and welcome back to my Dragon's Dogma playthrough / guide. And today I'm just bringing you a quick video of another Everfall boss, this time the ArchHydra. Now I know a lot of you have already beaten this boss multiple times, a long time ago, whatever it may be. You're on to bigger and better things, but from the comments and messages that I have been receiving / seeing, a lot of you had trouble with this fight or are having trouble with this fight currently, so I figured I'd throw up a quick video showing you some do's and don'ts. And this is actually the very first time I fought the ArchHydra, and it took me around 20 minutes to beat it, so you know I made a lot of mistakes. I've fought it multiple times since then, learned from those mistakes, can beat it a lot quicker, but I figured I'd showcase some of those mistakes, just so you, this one being one of the big ones right here. Whenever you lob off one of the heads, you want to do as much fire damage to it as possible. So I always recommend that you bring 2 mages with all fire-based attacks. We're talking Death from Above or Meteor Storm, Fire Affinity for your party's weapons, and Fireballs, as I like to call them. I always have different names for all the skills, because I never like the names they give them in games. But that is a side note. So that's the first pro tip. You're going to want a lot of fire. Second pro tip. The further you are up the neck when you climb up it, the more damage you'll do and the quicker you'll lob off one of the heads. Depending on where you are on the neck, see the slam down attack right here, and I jump off just before he pulls it off. Depending where you are on the neck when he slams down, you could actually get one-shotted. If you're on the front of the neck and you don't jump off in enough time, you just get caught off guard. You'll get squished in between the ground like an arisen sandwich, and you will most likely die. So always try to stay on the back of the neck. Even if you're on the back of the neck and he slams it down, you'll still take some damage and you'll still fall off. So I always recommend just jumping off no matter what. If it looks like it's going to slam down, just jump off. You're better off that way. Thirdly, always try to stay to the side of the ArchHydra. I know it's difficult when your pawns fall, when you're trying to aid them. You're eventually going to get to the front of the ArchHydra or behind the ArchHydra. It's just inevitable. If it comes down to it, I would highly recommend that you get to the front of it, because at least you can see the attacks coming from the front. But when you're behind, it has a tail whip attack that is very hard to dodge, and it can also back up into you, as it's about to back up into me and almost kill me. Beep! Beep! Yep, see? Panic healing right there. So I always recommend that you approach the ArchHydra from the side, even if you're just attacking the side of its neck, at the base of the neck. It will take you a lot longer to kill it, but we're not trying to impress anybody here. We just want to kill the damn ArchHydra so we can get our wake stones and sell them for massive amounts of gold so we can buy awesome loot. That's the third pro tip. Fourth pro tip, I recommend that you bait your pawns in front of the ArchHydra so they slam their heads into the ground, because if you're able to get off a hit on one of those heads, as you see right there, it does massive amounts of damage, and even more if you're able to get a fire-based attack, as I teabag one of its lobbed off heads and aid Miss Gogurt, so it's 2 for the price of 1 there. I was very happy about that. But that's basically, last pro tip. I saw a lot of people are having trouble with their pawns getting eaten. If you see one of your pawns in between the teeth of the ArchHydra, you have to hit its head so that you don't lose your pawn, because you will be a pawn down if the ArchHydra is able to eat said pawn. I've noticed that warriors have a far easier time getting out of the ArchHydra's teeth. So that's that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be talking to you later, everybody. Bye-bye.